not Raquel Leviss saying that she feels betrayed by her friends after she was the one that had the affair with Tom Sandoval when he was dating his longtime partner, who he shared a home with, Ariana Madix, and who was also one of her friends and co-stars on Vanderpump Rules. Let's talk about it. I so badly want to make like the high neck tops work for me, but I look like Steve Jobs, so we're just gonna have to put this down because I have too short of a neck and I think I'm too chubby for that look. It does not work for me. But welcome back to the Dose of Morning Cheesemate. I'm so excited that you guys are here. If you enjoy reality TV, pop culture, and celebrity news, this channel is for you. And if you enjoy this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos. Not me fucking, okay. For a second there, I was like, oh, say can you? Ow, the mic. But anyway, you guys, Vanderpump Rules. If you have not seen Vanderpump Rules, what are you doing? You need to be watching Vanderpump Rules. That show, well, now it is a little stale. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I feel like the time has passed, but at its core, it was fucking good, okay? I was sad. And I will go back and rewatch the early seasons because it makes me miss it so much. If you have not heard of Vanderpump Rules, let me break it down for you. Lisa Vanderpump, former Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and very rich entrepreneur and restaurant owner. And she has a staff of servers who are messy, they have lots of drama, and they film them in their lives. And of course, throughout the time that they're on Vanderpump Rules, they're no longer servers because they're probably, making too much money, getting too famous to be on the show. But we follow the drama, the relationships, and the tea that goes on within this group. And let me tell you, it's good. This is probably one of the biggest scandals on Vanderpump Rules, if not the biggest, and probably on Bravo itself. So Tom Sandoval was day one on Vanderpump Rules. He had been dating longtime partner Ariana Madix. They owned a home together. They were essentially quote unquote married, but not actually married. And James Kennedy had previously dated Raquel Leviss for quite some time. They had gotten engaged, but they had broke off the engagement and announced it at the reunion of season 9. Tom and James were friends. Raquel and Ariana were friends. Well, now Raquel says they were not friends, were friends. We don't know. Depends on the day. Going into season 10, Raquel had been newly single. And Tom Schwartz, who is another cast member of the show and also best friends with Tom Sandoval, had just gotten a divorce from Katie Maloney, who's also on the show. So season 10, we're going in. It's supposed to be kind of centered around Katie and Tom Schwartz's divorce. And comes in Raquel Leviss, and she's kind of flirting with Tom, and they are playing into this idea on the show. Well, lo and behold, actually, Raquel was not interested in Schwartz. She was having an affair with Tom Sandoval the entire time. And this came out after season 10 has already been airing. So producers had to go back when they found out and kind of figure out how they were going to play the rest of the season because Schwartz and Raquel were not really into each other. They were pretty much playing it as they were because she was having an affair with Tom Sandoval, okay? So Tom Sandoval and Raquel get found out by Ariana. She is at one of his shows for Tom Sandoval's Most Extras, a cover band, I don't know. So she's there and his phone falls out of his pocket. A friend of his hands it to her. Obviously, being his girlfriend, he's gonna hand her the phone. She gets a gut instinct, goes to the bathroom, and finds a video of Raquel on his phone that's obviously inappropriate. And she's obviously like, what the fuck? My friend and my boyfriend of all this time are having an affair. So she's obviously pissed. She's like, calls Raquel, like, tell me if it's true. She admits it. Boom, it breaks the internet. I cannot even tell you the reaction I had when I had seen this. Bitch, the way I just gasped so loud. Tom Sandoval and Ariana Madix from Vanderpump Rules allegedly call it quits. Allegations he cheated with co-star Raquel. On TMZ, I was absolutely gobsmacked. Now looking back at it, do I think that Tom Sandoval is capable of doing this to Ariana? Like, had I put myself in the shoes that day? Yes, but I just did not see this coming. Like, I truly did not see this coming. And now I go back and rewatch the seasons because he had paid for James Kennedy's and Raquel's engagement party. And I'm like, okay, was that a sign? I don't know. So these two have an affair. The world finds out about their affair. Probably one of the biggest reality TV scandals ever. Like CNN, all these really big publications were talking about it, right? I could not stop talking about it. I haven't gone a day since probably 2023 without having a conversation about this because it was just that crazy. So then we find out more details. It had been going on for 7 months. They were in love with each other, whatever. We get the epic season finale of season 10 of Vanderpump Rules. It was just, wow. Tom Sandoval really fucking outdid himself with how shitty of a person he is. Then we get the reunion. He says it was only once. Then in the last 5 minutes of the reunion, Raquel completely kind of switches a flip and is like, actually, it wasn't once. It was, multiple times. We had an affair, blah, 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 right? The world finds out. Obviously, both of them are getting hate. Raquel goes to the mental health facility. She's there for a few months, and people are not happy with her. Obviously, she had just had an affair with her long-term friend who always went to bat for her. Ariana always went to bat for her. So some time passes. Season 11 of Vanderpump Rules is coming into fruition. They're starting to film. We see that Raquel is not coming back for this season. Honestly, rightfully so, because I don't know why in the world she would come back, especially because she would probably get more hate or have to confront the situation. And it would be very difficult to film with all three of them. Like, if you watch Vanderpump Rules season 11, it was trash. Like, it was just very much trash. You can see that this cast just does not care about each other in the way that they used to at one point. And I think that it was very telling. They couldn't put it all together. I feel like Tom Sandoval really essentially ruined the show, but I could go on a tangent about that forever, but I won't in this video. So Raquel doesn't come back. She starts a podcast called Rachel Goes Rogue, where she talks about, I don't even know what she talks about, but she talks about Vanderpump Rules a lot. Even though she had mentioned that she wanted to kind of distance herself from it, she still talks about it. Like, you're still
talking about it till this day, like till August 8th, 2024. She is still talking about Vanderpump Rules.
And I thought she wanted to distance herself from it. So let's skip a bunch of time. In present day. So Raquel Leviss is also suing Ariana Madix, okay? Something that is just mind-blowing to me, that Raquel would think it's a good idea to sue the woman she hurt so badly, but she is suing her, as well as Tom Sandoval. And then today, now in present day, today she did an exclusive interview with Us Weekly where she says that she feels betrayed by her friends. Let me read you exactly what she said. So, of course, she's having an exclusive interview with Us Weekly, and they ask her a few questions. They ask her, ever miss your old crew? Obviously talking about Vanderpump Rules. And she says, of course, I miss those friendships. Mind you, this woman sued Ariana, is currently suing Ariana, currently suing Tom, and also filed a restraining order against Sheena Shea, who was probably her biggest confidant out of everyone on the show, and also let her stay at her house or apartment for free when her and James Kennedy broke up. But I digress. She misses these friendships, which she caused a lot of harm to. And it says here, I think the most heartbreaking part of it all, it was feeling betrayed by my friends. So she feels betrayed by the cast of Vanderpump Rules after she had an affair with Tom Sandoval. Okay. I know how that sounds because I was somebody who betrayed a friend, but in my darkest times, I just thought these were my true friends and they would love me no matter what and would just want to hear me out. That just wasn't the case. So I understand that everybody, deserves forgiveness, and I understand that she should not be getting hate in her DMs and her messages and stuff. But I feel like at this point with Raquel, she has failed to really take accountability for the things that she has done. And that's why people can't move forward with her. So I think that if she had really truly came out here and been like, you know what, I'm sorry. And that's it. I fucked up. I messed up really badly. And it is what it is. I think people would have more respect for that than the way she's handling. Suing the woman that you have hurt is crazy to me. You cannot tell me that's not crazy. Okay? That's not crazy. And of course, if you are a supporter of Raquel, I would love to know your opinion as well, because I love and welcome all opinions from everyone. But it is just very interesting to me that this is the route that she decided to take, especially because she said that she did want to distance herself from the cast of Vanderpump Rules, yet talks about it all the time on her podcast. And also not talks about it just on her podcast, but the other day, Vanderpump Rules ex-cast member Jax Taylor is heading to the mental health facility to get himself right. And she posted something about him on her story or on her Instagram saying something like, I hope that the audience perceives this better than they did with me. I hope they treat you better than they did with me. when the situation is 100% not about her. Like, if she truly felt that way for Jax and wanted to be, you know, a voice for him, like an advocate for him, why don't you say that directly to him? It just felt like a moment of like, let me make this about me. Let me make this about me. And then she went on our podcast and talked about it some more. And I just think she misses the mark a lot. And I think the people in her corner are either enabling her to do this, or I don't know at this point. I think that she has become so difficult to forgive for a lot of people. Like, for me, I'm like, okay, it is what it is. I don't like her. She can do her own thing, right? But I feel like a lot of people who are fans of the show are like, what the fuck? Because now season 11 was trash. Like I mentioned earlier, it was really, really hard to watch. And also the way that they kind of wanted us to feel bad for Tom was really telling, especially because no, I don't feel bad for Tom. Like, I'm sorry, I don't feel bad for Tom Sandoval. Like, Ariana was the one that got the shitty end of the stick, and y'all are trying to put some Tom Sandoval redemption arc in our screens. Like, I don't want to see it. And also, Tom Sandoval suing Ariana and then saying that he didn't mean to sue her. Like, we don't believe it. Anyway, but at the end of the day, I think that Raquel, if she had genuinely apologized and moved on from the situation and didn't talk about it any chance she got, like bringing in Joe on her podcast and just bringing on therapists to talk about Vanderpump Rules, like, if you want to not be a part of something, why do you keep putting yourself a part of it? Like, either go back to the show if you want to be a part of it, or stop talking about it. And I think people would have more respect for her in that regard if she did that. But I mean, I don't know. Some people have opposing opinions. Some people say that she should be allowed to talk about whatever the fuck she wants. She should be able to share whatever opinion she has. She should be able to feel betrayed by these people that she once called friends. Yet she did say that they weren't her friends. But anyways, what did you guys think about her saying this? I would love to know your thoughts in the comment section. If you are a Vanderpump Rules lover like myself, make sure to subscribe, because I love talking about Bravo. Literally, I could yap all day long about Bravo. I could literally, because this is something that I'm a firm believer that Bravo, I'm just kidding. I was gonna say
it saved me, but like, I just love Bravo.
I can't even tell you why. Like, it is so soothing to watch The Housewives or Vanderpump Rules or Below Deck or Summer House. Like, when I'm having a bad day, I'm like, let me watch OC. Let me watch New Jersey. Let me watch Beverly Hills. And I'm instantly in a better mood. It's truly like Bravo. I live in the right generation because Bravo has truly done so much for me. Like, and shout out to my roommate and best friend in the whole world for introducing me to Bravo, because what an experience that has been. The fact that I have watched all of these series, all of these episodes, I have all this knowledge about women that don't know anything about me, but I know so much about them. It has truly been like, I fucking love The Housewives. So make sure to subscribe to my channel. If you enjoyed this video, let me know all of your thoughts in the comments. Like, any opinion is welcome. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.